All right, guys, it's been years since we introduced the Arson watch, which you should never ever use for arson. But since day one, you guys have been asking for a magic trick that uses it. Get ready, because the goods are about to be delivered from Diamond Jim Tyler, who's in space or heaven or this tree, who knows? Billy and Jared, toast me!
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you for having us, Brian.
Jim.
Back again at the MoonTower Saloon. We got Diamond Jim Tyler. We are meeting for the first time Jared and, Bailey. Nailed it. Nailed it. And Jim's got a trick that'll blow all our minds. Go for it, Jim.
Yes, a little mind reading,
Yes.
magic. So I'm gonna make a prediction.
Okay.
We'll see if this comes true in just a moment. And all right, see if this comes to pass. And hide this in a. And I use my watch as an Arson watch. There we go.
There we go.
James Bond watch.
Yeah. So people don't wear watches anymore, so that's why I put this on today, because you need the face of a watch. I don't want to see what's about to happen. You're going to look at the
I
face
don't want to
of
light
the
on
watch.
fire.
So what you're going to do is you're going to think of one of the hours on the face of the clock. And let's say you pick 5 o'clock, for example. Starting on the number 12, you're going to spell your number o'clock. So if you pick 5, you'll start on the 1, you'll spell 5, F-I-V-E, and you'll end up on a new number, okay? So you follow me?
Okay.
So whatever number you're thinking of, start on 12, and then spell out the name of your hour until you get on a new hour. Have you done that?
Yes.
Now whatever hour you're on now, you're gonna spell that hour starting on the next hour and go around clockwise. You on a new hour?
Yes.
Let's do it one more time. Whatever hour you're on now, starting on the next hour, you're gonna spell that hour, and you may even pass the 12, I don't know. But you go around and you're on a new number.
I mean, I'm there. I don't know if I'm 100% correct on this, so maybe.
So at this point, you thought of one totally random number. You never told it to anybody. You counted around for 3 laps, 3 totally random numbers.
And I'm there.
And so now you've got one number that nobody knows on the planet.
That's it.
Right, and so for the first time, I made a prediction.
You look at it first.
Oh, okay.
So you know I'm not switching anything out before I say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, just look at it.
Okay.
And what number are you
1.
Really, 1?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, it was 1.
Oh, 1 o'clock.
Jared.
All right, we're gonna teach you guys how to do this, but first you gotta toast me. Nicely done,
Oh,
sir.
we're in sync.
All right, Diamond Jim, spill your demon magic. That sounds like a threat. Blah, fire everywhere.
It's real magic. No, actually, you only get it right like 1 out of 12 times. But when you nail it, you look like Zeus. So you want a watch that obviously has the numbers on it so they can follow.
I guess if you don't have a watch, you could probably just draw a picture
Yeah,
of
you
a
don't
watch,
want a
right?
digital, basically. You want the
Yeah, basically you
hands on
just
the-
want the 12 symbols represented. Most people know how to read a watch. And
Right.
this was first printed in Steinmeyer's Impossibilities.
Okay.
And it's also in my Bamboozler series as well. It's
are
such
fantastic.
thank you. It's such a good impromptu effect. Believe it or not, if you follow my instructions, it will always be 1 o'clock.
So you can get a tattoo. Go to a tattoo parlor, write down 1 o'clock.
Have a picture of a watch, a pocket watch that's marked at 1 o'clock. Okay, let's say the number that's chosen is 5. So we start on the 1 o'clock and spell F-I-V-E. Now we're on the 4 o'clock. So now we're going to spell 4, F-O-U-R. We end up on 8 o'clock. Now with the 8, we go around, E-I-G-H-T. We end up on the 1 o'clock.
And you end up at 1. So always 3 laps.
3 laps.
And if you do 12, so if you started at 12, T-W-E-L-V-E. So and then S-I-X, and now you're at 9, N-I-N-E. That's awesome. That's so easy. Okay, so let's see if you guys can pull it off. You guys have to be the magicians here.
Okay. So we have the number written down here that I predicted, and I want you to start at noon,
Okay.
and I want you to pick a number on the clock, 1 through 12.
Okay.
From noon, spell the number in your head, counting.
Okay.
And so
I
count the
end up on
letters,
a new
count the
number.
letters in the number.
Okay. My secret number is 11. Don't tell her, okay? E-L-E-V-E-N. Okay, I'm on a different number that you can't possibly know.
Spell that number out.
It's on 6, so I'm gonna spell S-I-S down on that, but don't tell him. Okay, now what?
Count the letters of your number again.
Okay, so N-I-N-E. All right, I'm on another number, but there's no way you could know what I'm on now.
Well, we have it written down here, so you tell me what number you're on.
I ended up on 1.
Amazing.
The 1 of magic fire.
And we have this right here.
Whoa, set fire to the devil work. There we go. I'm sure they appreciate that. I probably shouldn't have done that. That was a bad idea.
I love the wood.
Guys, the beauty of this force is you don't even need the watch. As long as you can get someone to clearly picture a clock face, you can walk them through those steps that'll have them forcing the exact number that you want. By the way, this gem and so many more shows up in Diamond Jim Tyler's books called Bamboozlers. This one is in volume 3, and they're all available at scamstuff.com. That's gear for the modern rogue. And speaking of the modern rogue, you saw last week's episode, right? We fired a potato cannon at point blank range at a human head, give or take. It was awesome.
Oh, whoa. That was a torpedo right in the eyeball.
He's in the tree, isn't he? I knew it. He was in the tree. Fired a potato cannon at point blank.
No, I actually studied this stuff in college. I have a degree in psychoceramics. I study crackpots. I don't know if you've ever heard of that before.